Okay, so I go back and share my screen again. So the project aims to develop the students' language skills and to develop their 21st century skills. When I say the students' language skills, the language in use is English, and the 21st century skills, obviously, those are creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, communication, use of ICT, etc. And developing students' entrepreneurial behavior and attitudes, creating a cultural exchange between the different partners in the project. So now we come to the objectives of the project. So by the end of the project, the students will develop their writing skills, develop effective speech composition and delivery, by the end of this project, they will develop their entrepreneurial skills. They will internalize the meaning and value of solidarity and sense of responsibility through the different actions they enterprised and the different campaigns they launched or started. They will understand the importance of independence and leadership. Again, here we allude to the campaigns the students took the initiative of launching. So we said this, enhance their resilience skills, tenacity and sense of organization. The students will become independent, and the fact of doing the activities and being autonomous in doing the activities will teach them how to be resilient, and this is a skill that they need to thrive in the work in the future, in their future careers. They will learn to collaborate with peers in international groups to achieve a task using ICT tools. Learn to use ICT to accomplish a task. Sometimes the students will need to use some software or some apps that they didn't use before, so they will learn to use them to collaborate with their peers, boost their critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving skills. So those are the objectives that we deal with. I'm looking at the chat. So hello, everyone, those who have joined us. Hello. And please, Mariella, if there is any problem concerning the sound or the display of my screen, can you mention it or speak just to inform me? So the methodologies that we used for this project, yeah. Different approaches were used. So first of all, it's under the umbrella of a project-based approach. We used socio-constructivism, ICT integration, problem-solving approach, and cognitivism when the students think about their own learning and their own the activities they did. So how is our project related to the curriculum? Now, the project described is cross-curricular. With regard to the English language curriculum, the thing that mentioning that I teach English, Mariella and Andrea also teach, who are my colleagues and my partners in the project, also teach English. So regarding the relation of this project to the English language curriculum, the project develops the students' writing and speaking. And beyond the language skills, the activities align with the curriculum in developing students' communication and collaboration skills, and through discovering and appreciating other cultures and expanding the students' knowledge of the world through their interaction with the different project actors. So we started the project in November. Actually, the project was launched in October, and we started it effectively in November, and we ended it in May and beginning of June. Language used, as I said, is English. And the subjects here are English, civic education, media, geography, and we have with us economics, and we didn't have the chance to really do activities related to economics because of the situation related to COVID-19 and the lockdown that we had to apply. So various tools have been used. Most of these tools reinforce or foster collaboration and autonomy in the students. So we have used Canva, that's to create posters and infographics or pictures and collage of images. You will see later how they used it. We used Google Docs also to collaborate, to write the interview questions or to write script for the video. Students used their mobile phones. They used also Microsoft Teams, Adobe Connect, Google Hangout, teachers and students. When I say here, these tools were used both by teachers and by students. So these tools, Microsoft Teams, Adobe Connect, Hangout, and Google Meet were used for video conferencing and for communication and to organize the work, to collaborate in an effective way. So students have resorted to the internet. They have used the Twin Space. They communicated through emails. They used the Twin board in the Twin Space, the forums in the Twin Space, voting tools in the Twin Space. So as you see here, the students have used most of the Twin Space tools. They have used Google Forms to answer the evaluation questionnaire and to answer a questionnaire related to the qualities of an entrepreneur. The students have created a blog using Wix. It's a collaborative blog where the students contributed to sharing articles related to recipes. Later on, we will have more details about this. They have used Voki to introduce themselves as a creative way to introduce themselves at the beginning of the project. They have used Tricider to share their project ideas, the business ideas they want to fulfill in the future. They have used YouTube to share their YouTube and the different social media channels to share their work, to spread and disseminate their work. They have used Flip Snack to create a newsletter of our project, to share the newsletter or a magazine for the final products of our project. Now we come to the final products. So the final products are a website, the website gathering the recipes, the tasty quarantine recipes. Among our final products are some interviews with entrepreneurs or successful persons. There are reports. Students wrote reports about their participation in the project. They wrote articles to share in the blog, logos. The students shared logos, and finally we decided to choose one logo. Slogans, they wrote slogans for their campaigns and for their events. They created flyers, presentations, and videos. So the student age varies from 14 to 17 or older. And the partners are mainly the partners needed in the project or that have collaborated in the project, or the activities that we use it here are for partners from minimums of 4 schools. So here it concerns the collaborative, the international collaborative. It required at least the participation of 4 partner schools from a minimum of 4 partner schools from different countries and a minimum of 16 students. This is the requirement for our online collaborative, international collaborative activity. So our activity were progressively done from January. So as I said earlier, we started our project in November. So this phase of the project from November till December was the getting to know each other phase and letting the students, brainstorming the students about the project idea, etc. And the real activity started from January and February. So this is these are the activities for January and February. So before taking action, it is necessary to make it clear what is meant by entrepreneurship. So these are the activities relate to defining or making it clear for the students what is meant by entrepreneurship. So the students needed to gain some knowledge about the topic, and for this they needed to define entrepreneurship, to share a project idea. They come up with a project idea and to discover the qualities of an entrepreneur through a questionnaire. So here you see some of the activities that we performed during this period. So for example, here the students do some reading of some definitions, and then they write from those definitions their own definition of the term entrepreneurship. And they share their definition in the forum in the TwinSpace. So here are the participation or the interactions of the students in the forum, sharing their definitions. Here are the project ideas that the students shared. We collected some of them that they were shared on Tricider. There you have a screenshot from the TwinSpace and a student answering the questionnaire of the qualities of an entrepreneur. So here are some of the results of the questionnaire. Now we come to the activities for February and March, and here the partners with their students look for entrepreneurs to interview and share their interviews online. So the interviews could be attended by all partners if it is convenient for them and if it matches their timetable. And so we have here some of the interviews that we conducted. So we conducted an interview with the founder of Ablina, a 13-year-old girl who has founded her own company of chocolate, and she is a prep school student or middle school student. And the students interviewed this girl and knew about her business and the ideas related to her work. The students also had an online interview with Iruda Roli. It's Italian, and in Italian dialect it means the garbage collectors. The students also had an online interview with Doru, the founder of Artas Armei, the art of wire. This is Romanian. It means the art of wire. And here our colleague Andrea invited us to join this interview. We had also an online interview with, the students had also an online interview with Simone Lini, the founder and CEO of a startup called Why Not. So here is some of illustrations of the students drafting the interview questions in class before the lockdown. writing their interview for Ablina. Here also the students taking on the responsibility to organize their collaboration for the interview through the forum. They asked for collaboration from the other partners, and we have been joined from, by our Jordanian partners. The students also organized sessions to rehearse for the online interview, since it is they are not familiar with this mode of work. So they had asked for a rehearsal session so that the students knew beforehand what they are going to ask, whose turn is to take, who is going to take the turn to speak first, and who is going to, what is being is going to be said later, etc. So also the students did this. And then we have here a screenshot of the day of the interview with the participation of the Jordanian and the Tunisian students, with the presence of Ablina here. She's Ablina, the founder. The name of the chocolate brand. Her name is Lina. Here is the flyer for the interview with Doru, the art of wire. So these are our some samples of the interviews. Here, where the students shared the questions for the interview, they shared them in the twin board. Here is a flyer or a poster of a quote said by Simone Lini: "It's okay to make mistakes, but be cautious not to make the mistake twice." The students, the Italian and the Romanian students, had an interview with this entrepreneur. Okay. Here are the questions that have been asked to Simone. These are i rudaroli. And the students, the Italian students, this group of entrepreneurs have joined joined the Italian school, and their activity consisted in collecting garbage in areas, and they post and they share posts on social media, on their social media, so that they will be joined by citizens from the community who can help them. So this is the initiative they took. So one of the Italian students, Myra, offered to make a logo, which is used now, which you can see. This is the logo that has been offered by Myra, one of the students in the project, and which is now used in the face as a logo of the group in their Facebook page. We come now to the activities for April and May, and this is the international collaborative activity for the project. Even though we can say also about the other activities that there has been some collaboration, some international collaboration, but this one is really more consistent in collaboration, international collaboration. So the activity is launching an online campaign. Its objective was to raise people's awareness about staying safe during the lockdown. And another objective for this campaign is to look after one's mental health and well-being during the COVID-19 crisis. The students also chose a slogan for this campaign through Vote, and they called this campaign "How I Get Through COVID-19." All the actors of this online campaign are the students involved in the project, of course, with their teachers, the students' peers from other classes and schools, not in the project only, their family members, influencers, and association members. When I say association members, the students contacted the Tunisian Association of Sign Language Interpreters, and they volunteered to make a video in sign language to spread the message of sharing tips to stay safe during the lockdown and during the confinement. So here we see the first poster the students made to launch their campaign, How I Get Through COVID-19. They made a collage with their pictures. So here are the different social media channels that the students used to spread the word and share their message and spread the word about their campaign, share their activities also, the related activities also in those social media campaign. They have also created an email which they call the professional email, so that they could contact influencers and people to participate in their campaign. So they wrote correspondence or emails with to other participants. So here is a link of the Flipgrid. Sorry. A link of the Flipgrid. I will share it with you later. I think edit mode. So here I'm waiting for the Flipgrid to log in. So here you see the Wix blog made by the students, sharing their different recipes. So I'm showing you here the Flipgrid, where the students called for the participation of the general community, of the online community, to share their tips, and where the students also shared their own tips. So you have here a collection of different videos where the students and other people from the online community in which they shared positive messages to stay safe at home. So I chose some examples to share with you. So like the one here, for example. ماشي.
Can you hear me?
Hello again, sorry.
Okay, Aifa, perfect.
I don't know when it stopped exactly, so could you tell me where did it interrupt?
When you were showing the flip grid,
All right.
it stopped.
Okay. So I was sharing with you, yes, I was sharing with you one of the students' videos. Okay, that was one of the activities performed by the students during the project. And I go back again to... So I might share with you this one. Also with another participant from England. So I shared with you in the chat the Flipgrid link. You can view all the videos. And here is also the Facebook page of the project, which you also can visit and see the different activities the students shared or performed. So we might see the Facebook page together. So they shared the different activities they performed, and they shared posts at a daily basis for the period of 2 months during the COVID-19, and they organized their who is going to write a post, and the people who are going to share are always the same people, who are 3 people, that they are called the managers, the social managers, the social media managers team, and they are in charge of managing the different social media team of the project, that is the Instagram and the Twitter account, the Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. The students, as I said, shared at a daily basis, and they wrote, each time they wrote captions with the pictures or with the videos they share. So this consists in developing their writing skills, writing in English, of course. During the current quarantine, also here, the Italian students had continued their activities, knowing that they are in a vocational school, learning cooking, learning cookery. So they were asked to continue their laboratory activities at home, and they had to prepare dishes while explaining the recipes and recording those recipes. They asked the other students in the project to join them and share recipes of the dishes they liked, and that's how the blog was born. So I share with you the link. Okay, sorry again. The internet is, I'm having trouble with my internet. So I was sharing with you the Tasty Quarantine blog, where the students shared the blog from different countries, mainly from Italy, Romania, and Jordan. Okay. And we move on now to the last activity, which is creating a collaborative video. Okay, so here is the video. So here the students shared from a script they wrote. So here is the script. I'm sharing you the script. Here is the instruction. The students collaborated to write this script that you see here. They have been inspired by a YouTube video that is called Class 2020 from YouTube that I shared with them, that I found on YouTube. And the script consisted in sharing a message that is compelling to invite other participants to join their campaign. And the students introduced who they are, and that in amidst the situation they are living, and they shared some kind of hope, how they are going to survive this crisis by sharing their future dreams, what they want to be in the future, and ending their message or the script by inviting other influencers to join them and share videos that invite other people from the internet to participate in their online campaign. So after writing the script, the students choose utterances from the text here that they will record in a short video clip, which they will share later on in a folder. So I will show you the folder where the students shared all the clips, the video clips. So I mentioned earlier the social media team managers, and there is also the script team writers, which is another team in the project, and a third team is the video editors team and the media designers team, that is video editing and media design, creating posters, flyers, etc. for the different videos and for the different activities. So these are the different teams for this international activity. So they are three: social media managers, video editors, and media team. This is the second team, and the script writers who wrote the script. So each team has certain responsibilities. They all the teams have common responsibilities, which is sharing a video clip of them saying a message from this script. So later on, the students, to organize themselves and to organize their work, will write in this table the utterance they chose from the text here. In this table, they write their names and they write their nationality, and they write, after sharing their video clip in the folder, in this folder, they share a link of of their video here, so that to make it easy for the video editors to find everything clear and to organize the video clip at the end, to make the video clip at the end of the project. So I will share with you this video. Is the sound clear for everyone or just for Kalima? Okay, maybe if you want, you can watch it by yourselves, because I don't know, maybe because of the settings of my computer. I tried something else. I just try this. Okay. Maybe I will paste the links for you to watch later at your ease, just to Okay, the link is working, yes. The link of the video is working. I may give you some time maybe, or share with you our next video to watch. So here is our YouTube channel, the project YouTube channel, eTwinpreneurs eTwinning. And here is the second video. This one is called the silver lining. No one is left behind. And this part, or this second part of the video, or second version of the video, includes the participation of special need people. And you will see how the students managed to contact those pupils and people from the civil society, as I said earlier, from the association of the Tunisian Association of Sign Language Interpreters, and other students from other schools, so to participate in this video. Okay, and here we come to the final product of our project, which is the newsletter. So we gathered everything in this newsletter. So you can, I can share with you the link in the chat box also, so that you can read it later. So I just leave out with so everything is summed up here. So here is the link of the newsletter, and so we ending the project with the dissemination, of course, and the evaluation and the application for the national quality labels, and we had the great news that the project received the first quality label from Jordan. So for the expected results, there has been an exchange via video conferences, via emails, via the eTwinning workspace. We have created collaborative videos. We had online campaign on social media. We had some correspondence with entrepreneurs and other social influencers on social media. And of course, at the end, we had some evaluation with the teachers and with the students. They write some reflections and reports concerning their work in the activities. They reflect on their work also through questionnaires that they answer. And at the end, we thank you for your presence and for your time and for your patience because of the internet troubles that we had. So if you have any questions, I'm at your disposal. Mariella, do you want to add something?
No, the presentation was complete, and so I thank you so much for the work done for all of us, all the partners.
Thank you. Okay, I will stop recording this session and stop sharing my screen as well. Do you have any questions? So maybe I can answer the questions if there are any questions before stopping the recording. Okay, thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Kalima. Clear? Okay. Great. Thank you. Okay, so we are glad to share this work with you, the result of our collaboration during this year. And I will stop the recording again and saying goodbye to you.